Good morning. Good morning, love leaders. Welcome, welcome. Just great to be here with you today. Awakening sisters, good morning, good morning. Let me know if you're tuning in here live. It's been a while since I have been kind of on social media, so great to be back. Good morning. Comment here, let me know if you're tuning in here live or catching the replay so I can say hello, 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 and good morning. I have some really exciting announcements to share with you, and also some reflections. So let me know if you guys are tuning in here live. And let me know if all of this amazing technology is working well also. And give people just a moment to tune in. And I'm going to check here in the group if it's streaming. Hey, what's up, Melissa? What's up, Rockstar? Okay, so comments are coming in. You guys can see me. Hey, Cynthia. Amazing. Okay, so biggest announcement for you guys. Masha is in the house. Here's the biggest announcement for you. I've decided to give away my best of the best mindset and manifesting training to everyone. You guys here in this Facebook group, you've probably noticed we've changed the name to the Next Evolution of You Emerging. Feminine Radiance, which I'm really excited about. It feels true and right. And we're all going through this amazing awakening on the planet. We're all ascending. And I decided, wow, what's the best way that I can give back? And so I'm just putting the final touches on the I'm a Conscious Creator program. It's the best of the best mindset, manifesting, recreating anew, healing your energy leaks, reprogramming your subconscious mind, connecting with the super consciousness, God, your I am. And I've put it all together. So putting the final touches on it. If you, you'll see a post here in the Facebook group, but if you want to get access to it, just comment here on this video. Yes, please. Comment yes, please, if you want access to it. And Tylee, our new social outreach specialist, will connect with you. So that's another celebration. Our team is growing. How amazing. Tylee is amazing. And I'm just putting the final touches on it. Now, I don't even know how to put a value on this. I can't really put a value on it. A lot of people, want to, a lot of coaches and business and entrepreneurs want to take a Facebook ads course and set up a funnel and do the email list and, create their program. But that comes after. That comes after you aligning with that next evolution of you. Right, that comes after it being safe for you to receive all of the goodness, all of the abundance, all of the love, that next frequency vibration. So it's all here for you in this I'm a Conscious Creator program. If you want instant access to it, just comment here below this video. Yes, please. And or scroll down through this Facebook group and find the post, and Tylee will reach out and share that with you. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't really put a value on it. If I had to put a value on it, I would value it at $12 million. That's what I've generated using personally for my own business. The thousands of women that have taken our programs, our mastermind programs, have all gone through this mindset training. And so cumulatively, financially, I can't really put a value on it. But I can tell you it is true now today more than ever. Truth is truth. There's many ways to get to Rome, but Rome is Rome. Truth is truth. And so in the 12, 14 years I've been in business, how to reprogram your subconscious, how to create a new, how to reinvent ourselves has always been a really, really juicy topic. Something I'm very passionate about. I've reinvented myself many, many times. I'm in the process of awakening again and reinventing myself here again. So I'm really excited to share that with you. Make sure you get access to that. Second, I want to share some reflections with you here. Oh, yes, Mia's here as well. So, okay, let's kick it off with these earrings because there's a story behind here. And I don't even know how to start the story, but these earrings, okay, let's start with these earrings. So the next exciting announcement is that I'm going to be hosting dance retreats for women. Probably here in Mount Shasta, definitely in Hawaii. These earrings have, something to do with it. I love dancing. I love gathering women. It's definitely one of my gifts. I love creating. I love movement. I love music. I love color. I love art and big tables and furniture. So this is a new space that I've created here in my home. And, I don't even know how to start expressing this, but I moved from Southern California to Mount Shasta. And even before I start that, I have things that I want to share with you. So I feel like now in this time of grand awakening, we're seeing the ego, the death, the grasping of the ego, the external reflection in the collective consciousness, grasping for control, safety, and approval, right? All these lockdowns, need control, all this safety, get vaccinated, all this approval, vote for me, right? Externally, we're seeing that ego, the separation of oneness of consciousness, grasping and dying. and it's really been a blessing to go within and find this oneness within, with your God consciousness. The safety that you seek, the control, the approval, it's not out there, it's in here. And this is a grand awakening. And I saw a post on Instagram this morning that the next pandemic is love. Love is the way. We're passing through the eye of acceptance and ending the separation with self, with I am, with God consciousness. All of that out there is a reflection of what's in here. And so this is a story about reflections. And there is a rooster. Okay, I moved from Southern California to Northern California during this pandemic, and moved to the mountains, and got these chickens and a rooster. And this rooster was a real asshole. And it was the reflection of my masculine energy. And so we would let the roosters out every day, the rooster and the chickens out, and they would frolic around the yard. And the rooster would attack us, would attack me, would attack everybody. Protecting, that's what roosters do. And I contemplated, killing this damn rooster, because in the springtime, my boyfriend's, I don't like to use the word boyfriend, my partner's dog nearly killed it. It grabbed it and ripped all its tail feathers out. It had like one little tail feather, and it came back to life. And I can see that as my reflection of my own masculine energy. So I'm celebrating an emergence. I'm celebrating the death of that. It's not the masculine, it's the protective pattern of being in that wounded masculine energy that is now dead, murdered it on Thursday last week. So I was meditating and there comes a knock on the door. And it's my neighbor Eric across the street who's bringing me nourishment. The masculine's bringing me nourishment. And he's bringing me cucumbers and onions, and I'm like, oh wow, and he's bleeding. The rooster was out in the front, jumped up and attacked him. And I thought, oh my God, that's it. It's finally time to get rid of this rooster. And I've been procrastinating about it. He was like, pulling all the feathers off of the chickens, and he was dangerous, and I've been procrastinating just getting rid of this rooster. And I thought, well, I'll give him away, but he's dangerous. So that was it. My partner came home, wrung his neck, gone. Richard the Dick Rooster is dead. That reflection of the masculine protective pattern that would prevent me from receiving nourishment. Do you understand that? From the masculine. It's been part of my journey here, and sharing that here with you all. To receive, to be safe to receive in a whole new way. And there's the love train. So it's gonna honk 4 times. This is like, there's a third one and there's one more. The duality here, so beautiful in nature. Oh my God, I love waking up and being with the mountain and the trees and the lakes and the flowers and my garden, and then there's a damn train, right? There's the duality, there's duality. Let me know if you're enjoying these reflections. Let me know what this means for you, because we're all one. For you, you're seeing this today for a reason. I don't believe in coincidences. This idea of the death of the protective patterns that really have prevented you perhaps from receiving in a whole new way. So, lost my train of thought. We'll come back. Sarah says it's a constant process. On the spot says love sounds so good. Well, let me tell you, love really is good. It's love is amazing, and love is the way. So there's so many amazing things that I want to share with you. Oh yes, the story of the earrings. Okay. So when I moved from Southern California to Northern California, I was trying to save my marriage. We ended up separating in November, and 6 weeks later, I met this incredible man on the mountain here in Mount Shasta, and I had found a journal of mine. Here's the really exciting part, where in 2013 I had written out the man of my dreams. We live in Hawaii, and he's can fix my car, can build me a home, and all this stuff. And I read it and I was like, wow, that's still the same man. And then I met him 6 weeks later on my birthday on the mountain on Skidoo. And this weekend we went to his ranch. He owns a 600-acre ranch here, and he showed me his bedroom when he was a boy. And he's this new reflection of me, right? We're all meeting ourselves in other people. We're God consciousness seeing, wanting to experience itself. And so he has, Hawaii tattoos on his leg. In his bedroom, he had all of these beautiful turtles, hanus painted on his wall, and fish and palm trees. He had also been married before, married a woman who had family in Hawaii. I mean, wears Hawaii t-shirts. Like, it's just crazy. It's just amazing synchronicity, the alignment. And so yesterday, I received a phone call. I had the beautiful conversations with our clients in our Soul Sister Mastermind, in our Bikini Business Coach program, Monday as well with our 10K clients. All of these women, beautiful women, really, having conversations about the process of reinvention. Right? People think, oh, I'm just going to put up a funnel and do an email list and make a video. It's like, wow, this whole new identity emerging. It's really an internal process. It's quite something. I love having conversations with women about this process of reinvention. So I received a phone call yesterday from some friends from Hawaii. And I've been thinking about it. I'm like, we've got to make a trip over there. When are we going to go? It's for sure knocking. It's time to get back there. And then my friends called me yesterday, and she said, I had this emergence. feeling all the feelings, you know, going through this process of shedding all of the feelings, processing them, right? Creating space, making way for the new. And then she said, I jumped on a motorcycle and I felt so free, and I've emerged. And I was like, well, I'll take that reflection. Absolutely. Yesterday, I put the final touches on this I'm a Conscious Creator program. So it was like an emergence, you know. And when I first moved back here to Mount Shasta, I started doing these mantras. It's like a different form of meditation and singing mantras. And the mantra that I was singing was Om Mani Padme Om, which is the jewel in the lotus, which is, you know, coming into our heart center, which is the blossoming of this lotus flower. The lotus flower is the water lily. My father painted incredible water lily paintings. They sold so well. He was an artist. It was his most favorite celebrated scene. It's a flower that births forth from like the darkest, smelliest water, like our purpose, like reinvention. My sister had a baby last year. Her name is Lily. It's like all of these incredible signs, reflections. And so I start, you know, this mantra, and so that was really, it's very powerful for me. I was going to get a big tattoo of it on my back. Om Mani Padme Om, you know, the symbol of it. And watching things that were no longer true or a reflection of me fall away. Relationships. I did a lot of inner work, reparenting my inner child, not abandoning my feelings, and watched all of my reflections change. It was an incredible process. And so then I received this gift from a woman who's a yoga teacher who was on one of our live streams, and she gave me these earrings, which is the lotus flower, and I get compliments from them everywhere. And then I have these clients, a past client of mine who lives close by, who's doing these dance retreats. And she's like, we're going to do dance retreats in Mount Shasta. I'm like, yep, absolutely. I'll be part of it. I don't know how, but sign me up, you know. She said, we're going to be hosting them here in Mount Shasta at this beautiful retreat center. Come and see it with us and meet the owner. What do you know? It's like literally 3 minutes drive down the street from my house. And what is it called? The retreat center is called the Jewel in the Lotus. So life becomes magical again when we kind of surrender to that process of the death of our old identity, the death of the ego, the death of looking outside God consciousness for the things we think we need. Life becomes magical again and full of synchronicity. So transformation is wonderful and difficult. Yes, absolutely. And you know what, though? I was thinking about this. My name, Vanessa, in Latin means butterfly, which is the energy of its transformation. I cannot tell you how many times I've been reborn, started anew. I was thinking about it, you know, like real massive awakenings in my life. I'm 42 years old. I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 times. I've left Canada and, you know, traveled in Southeast Asia when I was 20. Lived in a beach hut bungalow for $4 a night. Did yoga for 3 hours every morning with this guy that looked like Osama bin Laden after teaching a year in Japan, teaching English. It was a whole new identity change. And I came home saying things like full power and decorate your moment, and had seashells in my hair. And all my friends, you know, years later were like, oh, The Secret came out. That's what you were talking about. So you're not crazy. It's like, wow. Moved back to Montreal, moved up to the mountains. Oh my gosh, launched my company. Moved to Hawaii in 2013. Moved to Southern California. Got married, got separated, divorced, moved here. Like so many reinventions. You know, it's interesting. I think it's really a gift. It's something I'm really passionate about, holding space for women for this process of this next evolution of you birthing. It's exciting and it is painful, and it's so worth it. Yeah. So, the thing I want to share with you is this idea of coming home again. I've been having a lot of conversation with women about coming home again and what that means, making the old new again and coming home. You know? There just seems to be a lot of signs around this. I'm going to pull these goddess cards every morning, and last week was all about this home, home, home. So it's so interesting. No matter how many times I embark on this journey of reinvention, I'm a student of my own work. So, I'm closing my energy leaks, creating this new space, selling a different home over there, coming back home, making my office here in this house, on the ground floor, grounded. It's really interesting. What does home mean for you? Coming home to this God consciousness. Coming back home. It's so interesting. And maybe even Hawaii. Hawaii is definitely my spiritual home. I have a hat that says home on it, and it's the island of Kauai. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about a lot of things. I'm excited to be back here with you. And I wanted to pop on today and just share a few reflections and celebrations. And I see everything as a reflection now. We're all seeing ourselves. All of humanity is going through a massive awakening. It's like, this is such a trip. It's such a trip, and I'm happy to be here with you. I love the work that I do with women, holding space for that next evolution of you birthing. Make sure that you get access to the I'm a Conscious Creator program, all of the best mindset and manifesting, all of the content that our students have used to prepare the way for that next evolution of you emerging. It's free for you guys. It's my offering here. I love you. Oh, Jen, love hearing and seeing you too. I had a wonderful conversation with Jen Miller, who's a graduate of ours, and she reminded me, it's so incredible. I've had some reminders from students, so humbling, but so beautiful. You get what you give in life. About Neville's teachings. It was an amazing conversation. And thank you. Good to hear you doing well. Yes. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So let this be a reflection of you as well. If you're catching this here live or the replay, please let me know so I can say hello. If you're catching the replay, just comment here below replay. If you want access to the I'm a Conscious Creator course, just comment yes please, and Tyler will reach out to you. And then stay tuned. Stay tuned for some amazing goddess gatherings and dancing retreats. I don't have all the details yet, but they're coming in the perfect timing. I'm just trusting and putting it out there. I've been chewing on this. And now it's like today, wow, there's so many signs. I got a call from my friends from Hawaii yesterday. I pulled the card today, traveling, go to the ocean. I looked in my journal this morning. It said book a trip this week. I'm like, all right, done deal. It's happening. Here we go. Launching into the unknown. Right? It's okay to be in the unknown. That's where all the magic happens, after all. Right? Our willingness to obey all of these, our willingness to obey the intuition. Right? Those come from super consciousness, from God. It's not, the answers aren't in our mind and our ego. And in order to be able to hear this intuition, it's in the stillness. And most people busy themselves with patterns and working and whatever the hell it is, worrying and fearing and fretting and I don't know, addictions and blah blah, so that they don't have to feel the feelings. And the feelings just want to pass and leave. And then behind them is that, is the way. The ideas, the synchronicities, the intuition. Sarah says it feels so exciting and life is full of possibilities. Stepping into that next newest version of ourselves. It is happening. Yeah, it is. It feels, there's been definitely a shift. I'm excited about that. Good morning, Wendy. I'd love the manifesting stuff. Awesome. I'm sure Tyler will reach out to you. Christina, yes, please. Awesome. Janet Miller, good morning. Jen, amazing conversation with you also. We certainly are all reflections. Yes, yes, and yes, we are. Yeah, and can we also have kindness, compassion, and acceptance for the reflections that we'd rather not see? You know? That really is through the eye of acceptance is how we transform. If we resist things, we keep them in mind, we keep creating them. Yeah, it's quite a trippy process, inner process. I love having conversations like these. Come on. Come on. Exciting. All right, you lovers. Here we go. Have an amazing day. Thank you for tuning in. Human doings, not human beings. That's right. We are human beings, not human doings. Yeah, tapping into your beingness, your presence. That's really, that's the process. Slowing down and becoming aware of the patterns. Somebody, Kyle Cease, is amazing. I've been watching a lot of his videos on YouTube. And he explained something that really landed for me, so I want to share it with you about feelings and emotions. Like we can be the space in the room. We are the super consciousness, God consciousness, I am. We are all the space in the room. Or we can identify with the desk, with the feeling, with anger, sadness, grief, whatever we're going through. Or we can witness it as the larger context space in the room. Because all feelings want to leave. It takes about 90 seconds, 3 minutes for a feeling to leave. And it's that eye of acceptance, being with it, that allows it to pass through. Well, I did a lot of work. I did a lot of work on that. You're welcome, Christina. Janet talked about compassion, all directions, including myself. Yes, Kyle sees, he's awesome. I've been loving his videos. Being the space in the room. Yeah, expanding, beingness. Rock stars, I love you. Have a phenomenal day today. Thank you for joining me live. Thank you for being here in this Facebook group. Thank you for joining me in this radical process of reinvention, the next evolution of you, awakening consciousness on the planet. Holy smoke, strap your tits on. What an incredible ride. And I'll see you real soon. Aloha, lovers.